Today's session is called the General, and if you're not driving, operating heavy machinery, sit back, relax, close your eyes and enjoy the session. And when you're ready, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. That's right. And I want you to relax your mind and body and focus on the darkness, focus on the blackness, focus on the darkness and focus on the blackness. Nobody needs anything, nobody wants anything. This is your time to simply let go and relax. And on the count of 3, I'm going to click my fingers and I want you to go 10 times more deeply relaxed. 1, 2, 3. 10 times more deeply relaxed now. And in your mind now, I want you to visualize a staircase in front of you. A staircase with 10 steps leading down to a very special and famous gym. This is the gym of Customado, where you will be able to make any changes you want to your boxing game. So take the first step down. 1, 2, 3, going deeper down. 4, 5, 6, deeper and deeper relaxed. 7, 8, 9, going deeper now. And 10. I want you to go 100 times more deeply relaxed now. That's right. And at the bottom of the stairs is a door with a hole in the bottom. And notice a dog sticks his head out and starts barking at you. Anybody that's able to come this far will pass the test. I want you to walk through the door and embrace what's on the other side. And notice a boxing gym. And this is a very special boxing gym, because in this gym you can make all the positive changes you want to your fight. And when you're ready, I want you to climb into that ring now and notice that inside the ring is a stool in one corner. I want you to go to that corner and sit on that stool and relax, knowing that you're safe. That's right. And this reminds me of a place in ancient China. A small kingdom once faced the threat of a powerful neighbouring state. That's right. The king, desperate to defend his land, summoned a renowned strategist named General Li, known for his wisdom and tactical brilliance. General Li had studied the teachings of Sun Tzu, particularly the principles from the art of war. He emphasized that victories come not merely from strength, but from strategy and preparation and understanding one's enemy. Because if you understand yourself and you understand your enemy, then the victory is guaranteed. General Li began by assessing the situation. He gathered intelligence about the enemy's movements and strengths and weaknesses. He advised the king to avoid direct confrontation when they were outnumbered. Instead, he suggested using deception, feigning retreats and strategic ambushes. By creating an illusion of weakness, the kingdom could draw the enemy into traps, leveraging their own overconfidence against them. The king, inspired by Li's insights, agreed to follow this plan, trusting the power of strategy over brute force. In another time and another place, the late 18th century, a young artillery officer named Napoleon Bonaparte emerged from the tumult of the French Revolution. He possessed not just military skill, but an invaluable thirst for knowledge. He He devoured books on strategy, history, philosophy, believing that understanding the minds of great leaders could shape his destiny. With his keen intellect and innovative tactics, he quickly rose through the ranks, demonstrating the confidence that could turn the tide of battle. That's right. Going deeper now. As he led his troops across Italy, Napoleon employed a strategy of rapid manoeuvres, striking at the heart of his enemies before they could mount a defence, and his ability to outthink and outmaneuver his foes became legendary. With each victory, his confidence grew, inspiring his men and instilling fear in his adversaries. His knowledge of logistics and supply chains ensured that his armies were always one step ahead, making him a formidable force on the battlefield. And in another time and another place, in a serene village in Japan, there was a young man called Kenji, who sought mastery in the art of archery. He was determined to win the prestigious archery competition held once a year. And despite practicing tirelessly, his arrows often missed the target, and frustration gnawed away at him. One day he met a wise old master who offered to teach him not just the mechanics of shooting the bow and arrow, but the deeper philosophy behind it. And under the master's gaze, Kenji learned to quiet his mind and focus on the present moment. The master emphasized that true archery was not about hitting the bullseye, but about cultivating a deep connection with the bow and arrow. Through meditation and mindful breathing, Kenji began to feel the rhythm of nature around him, understanding that the aim was not to conquer the target, but to harmonize with it. As he practiced, his confidence grew, and he found that the more he let go of his desire to succeed, the more his shots found the mark. And as the clock chimed 11, in another place and another time, David settled into his favourite chair with a newspaper, the giant glow of the lamp illuminating the mundane headlines. He flipped through the pages, distracted by the steady pull of sleep, going deeper and deeper. Sighing, he folded the newspaper and decided it was time for bed. He climbed the stairs, fatigue weighing heavily on his limbs. At the top of the landing, his heart nearly stopped. A sleek black panther loomed before him, its golden eyes locked onto himself with predatory intensity. The room felt electric, every instinct screaming at him to act. That's right. David's mind began to rush, different ideas, the thoughts spiraling out of control. What to do? 1. Avoid the panther. But what if it chased him? 2. Neglect the panther. That would be foolish. 3. Succumb to its presence. That would mean surrender. 4. Flee. But that would indicate cowardice. 5. Attack. Attack the Black Panther. His thoughts spiraled, and then the calm voice broke through the chaos. Stay in the present moment. Attack the Black Panther. Attack the Black Panther. He took a deep breath, grounding himself. The panther was real and here, but so was he. The mission to win must be completed by any means necessary. Nothing must prevent the outcome from coming to fruition. I have the same blood as history's greatest conquerors. Napoleon Bonaparte, Genghis Khan, Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, I am a descendant of the sport's greatest champion. I am Jack Dempsey. I am Joe Louis. I am Mike Tyson. I am Muhammad Ali. I am Roberto Duran. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and ruthless and vicious champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. I'm the best ever. I am someone very special. I can become champion of the world. Fear is my friend. Make him miss, make him pay. 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 When in doubt, move your head. 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 Nothing matters but the goal and the mission to win. Nothing matters but the goal and the mission to win. The mission to win must be completed by any means necessary. I am completely relaxed. I can see everything that is going on. My sense of anticipation is sharp. 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 My sense of anticipation. I must break my opponent's will under a constant attack. I must 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 under a constant. No let up. Destroy his spirit. No let up. Destroy his spirit. No let up. Destroy his spirit. No let up. I am a savage, intelligent animal. 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 I am a savage. My opponent is in the way of my greatness and my glory. My greatness is in the way of my greatness and my glory. My greatness is in the way of my greatness and my glory. My greatness is in the way of my greatness and my glory. I use my jab in a ferocious fashion. I use my jab in a ferocious fashion. I use my jab in a ferocious fashion. When I get hit, that's when I've got to be calm. A professional fighter has to learn how to hit and not get hit. and at the same time be exciting. That's what professional boxing is all about. When I get hit, that's when I've got to be calm. A professional fighter has to learn how to hit and not get hit, and at the same time be exciting. When I get hit, that's when I've got to be calm. A professional fighter has to learn how to hit and not get hit, and at the same time be exciting. In another time and another place, as the enemy approached, General Lee executed his strategy with precision. He ordered his troops to appear disorganized and vulnerable, leading the enemy to believe they could easily conquer the kingdom. When the enemy moved to attack, General Lee led a calculated retreat into a narrow valley where the terrain favoured his smaller, more agile forces. Once the enemy was deep within the valley, Lee gave the signal. His soldiers launched a sudden counterattack, catching the invaders off guard. The ambush was swift and decisive, with the kingdom's forces using the terrain to their advantage, turning the tide of the battle. In the aftermath, the enemy was forced to retreat, having underestimated their opponents, the king. Grateful for General Lee's strategic brilliance, realised that true strength lies in preparation, knowledge and adaptability. Lessons that resonated deeply with the teachings of Sun Tzu. The victory not only saved the kingdom, but also solidified the understanding that war is won in the mind long before the first arrow is fired. In another time and another place, by the time he crowned himself emperor, Napoleon's influence stretched across Europe. He wielded his knowledge as a weapon, as a powerful weapon, not just in war, but in governance. He instituted the Napoleonic Code, reforming laws across conquered territories which secured his rule and won the loyalty of many. His confidence in these reforms, paired with an understanding of diverse cultures within his empire, allowed him to effectively integrate various nations under French control. Napoleon's powerful strategies and reforms laid the groundwork for modern Europe, proving that knowledge, power and confidence can reshape the world for the better. In another place, in another time, as the day of the competition approached, Kenji felt a newfound sense of calm. The pressure of winning had melted away, replaced by a profound appreciation for the journey he had come so far. On the day of the event, competitors surrounded him, each eager to showcase their skills. When it was his turn, he stood before the target, his heart steady, breathing calm, and his mind clear in the moment. With each breath, Kenji released the expectations that once bound him. He drew his bow, feeling the tension of the string against his fingertips, and released the arrow with a sense of unity and flow. The arrow soared through the air, striking through the bullseye perfectly to the prize on the other side. The crowd erupted in applause, but Kenji felt a deeper victory. He had learned that true mastery lay not in the outcome, but in the practice of presence, patience, breathing, and self-awareness in the present moment. As he left the competition, Kenji understood that archery was a metaphor for the fight itself. The aim is not merely to hit the target, but to become one with the experience, embracing both the journey and the stillness within. That's right. In another time and another place, David stepped forward, eyes fixed on the panther. "I won't back down," he declared. Feeling an unfamiliar surge of power coursing through him, the panther's growl vibrated in the air, but instead of retreating, David remembered the key to victory: focus on the now. And in that moment, he saw not just a ferocious beast but a challenge. A challenge to act, to choose to act. Even though he felt vulnerable, he could sense the tension in the air. Choose to attack. And rather than allowing fear to overtake him, he used his fear by projecting it onto the panther. He channeled his energy into action. With a fierce warrior-like yell, he lunged at the panther. Not out of recklessness, but with a clarity that came from being fully present. The panther reacted instinctively, its claws extending, but David sidestepped, his movement fluid and deliberate. He felt the thrill of adrenaline, but he remained aware of each breath, each heartbeat, keeping himself centered. As the panther circled, he raised his hands, showing strength without aggression. "You're not my enemy," he shouted, his voice steady. The panther hesitated, uncertainty flickering in his eyes. In that moment of confrontation, David felt a shift. The power was shifting. The panther, sensing his confidence and power, calmly retreated, slowly melting into the shadows. David stood tall, heart racing, but steady, triumphant in his choice. He had faced his fear, learned to stay in the present, and emerged victorious. As he made his way to bed, he reflected on the power of the present moment. Sometimes it's in confronting the unexpected through the action of attack we discover our true power and confidence. And I'm talking to your conscious mind now, that part of you that likes to analyse and criticise and judge. That voice reminding you, guiding you. I want you to bring all of these transformations, alterations and revelations with you. As long as your heart continues to beat and your lungs continue to breathe, you will bring all of those transformations with you. 1. Feeling yourself returning to this new reality. Bringing with you a brand new reality. You're the one that's followed these steps, instructions and obeyed the commands. And if you notice any emotions coming up, that's okay. Let them, as that's a sign that you're reprogramming and rebooting and reprocessing. 2. All of my suggestions from me to you, from you to your unconscious mind are 10 times more powerful than before, 10 times more permanent, locked into your mind, body and soul. 3. Always at least 3 ways to look at any problem, situation or obstacle, challenge or circumstance that you may face. Always at least 3 solutions to every problem in the ring, and your unconscious mind who easily and effortlessly generates these solutions in the quickest, easiest and most effective way, for the good of yourself, all connected and all concerned. And you will automatically, naturally, intuitively and truthfully fall, because it's all for you. You've done the work, followed the instructions, you've obeyed the commands and tested the results. You will earn the rewards. It's true for you now, and on the next count you can emerge only at the rate and speed that's natural for you, only at the speed that every level of your body, every level of your mind, with full compliance to all instructions. And the unconscious and conscious mind expressing it only in the way that makes your fighting better and creates an unstoppable drive to get everything you want the way you want it by your standards and your definitions. And on the next count, open your eyes, be glad to be alive, ready to win your fight by any means necessary. And 5, eyes open, wide awake.